there guys, so back out bush again, back out to my same local spot. So the place that causes me so much pain, so much pleasure, can't get enough. This is actually my mountain, my maunga. So my ancestors lived underneath this mountain. So I don't know, maybe it's a connection with this bit of land, but it keeps bringing me back. I'm sure it can provide. It would have provided back then, so hopefully it can provide now too. But yeah, back out here again. It's a bit of a fallback option actually, because I was going to go up the coast, but I realised there's quite a few dirt roads to a spot up the coast. I was going to check out a new spot, and I just meticulously cleaned my car, my Corolla wagon that I'm selling, and I've got someone coming this afternoon to look at it. So I was being a bit of an antsy. I didn't want to go on the dirt roads to have to wash it again and make it look presentable. So sealed roads all the way out here, so a bit easier. So yeah, why not go for a walk in the bush? Nothing beats that. Got work later on this afternoon, first day back at school for Josh, so he's a bit gutted he can't be out here, but yeah, hopefully this weekend me and him are going to go up to Wanaka, pick up the Hilux, so that'll be really cool. A little bit of an adventure up there. Might just catch a bus up, might be the easiest way to get up there, and then pick it up, drive it back down. Yeah. Wind's looking alright today out here. A nor'wester, so it's kind of coming down the face of the hill. I've found out that being out here so many times, you end up knowing exactly what the wind does in a certain area. So I know the nor'wester comes over the hill and kind of swirls a little bit, but it's supposed to change kind of more southerly sou'wester, and that's a bit more in my face if I'm heading along the side of the hill here. So either way should be pretty good, but I will check it a few times this morning just to make sure we're not winding too much. But yeah, right, we'll start heading along. A little bit dark still, but we'll see how we go. So, gonna try something different today. Usually I'll just stalk through the bush and really pause 5 to 10 minutes here and there, just stopping and listening. But after some advice from a mate at work, who is the only other person I know the only person I know to get a deer out here in the bush section. So he said he just sat down and had some lunch, and then after a while deer popped up around the corner. Bang, deer down. So I'm just going to cruise along and find some fresh sign, and find a posse near that with a good outlook. In fact, I might actually sit in this spot for a while because it's a good outlook and I can see where deer. There's a little plateau where it's a main little track down here. I've seen some fresh prints around. Little gully here with a little stream. So just down along here is one of the main little walkways, I think. Nice little plateau, and that little stream goes up here. So I might pop up in here behind me here, where I'm a little bit more hidden. Sit here for a while and see what happens, and then cruise along maybe a little bit more if nothing happens. There's a kiddo sitting there. He's been checking me out for a while. I don't know if you can see him. He's right there. Kiddo, or the old wood pigeon. Right. See what we can see in here, eh? Got about 4 or 5 kiddidoos here making a racket. They're a bit annoying. They drop bark and twigs all over the ground, and you always think, oh, it's something walking along the ground, but it's just a bloody kididoo dropping stuff. And behind me, probably got about 4 or 5 in front of me, up in the trees. Cheeky buggers. So, sitting here at my second spot. Good wee outlook. I actually followed a wee pea waka waka here, fantail. He led the way, showed me where to go. I just followed him. He just happened to be following a lot of deer sign, a lot of deer poo and tracks. So he must have been onto it. Hopefully. See for a wee while. See if anything walks past. Today's snack, peanut butter and jam sandwich. Nothing much in the pantry today. So I've come down a wee bit further than usual. Found a new spot here. Looks really good. There's a lot of tracks on the ground. I can hear the stags down on the farm still roaring. Right at the end of April, and they're still roaring. Couple having a raw battle down there. Right. Oh, thank God for the old orange triangle, eh? It's good when you see that. Hey, so everybody knows the dock track markers, the old triangles. Some are bigger than others, but I've got a wee suggestion for dock. Now I know they do this on the occasional one. I'm not sure how many throughout the country they do it, but at night they're bloody hard to see sometimes. So actually they've got one on this one, little reflective sticker
man, the reflective stickers help so much. You can just shine your beam, your head torch, if you are getting a bit lost, and you can see it from bloody miles away. I know when I used to live in Melbourne, western Melbourne, and I'd run out west, well, in it was called the Lerderderg State Park. Pretty unforgiving terrain, and bloody good ultra that my mates made out there, actually called the Down Under 135. Last year's this year actually, so if you want a good ultra, not many people finish, go give that a go. That's in mainly the Lerderderg State Park, maybe out a bit of Wombat as well, but yeah, so this one's got one. But yeah, out in Victoria, all the track markers, every single one is reflective. So I remember running out there in all hours of the night sometimes and getting a bit lost. Oh, we got a tree down here. That's new. Actually, I seen it on the way up, but it is new from previous times. But yeah, make them more reflective, Doc, instead of just random few. Man, it helps. Eee. Righto. So, as you can probably guess, another hunt, no deer. That's all good, that's all good. I wasn't expecting much today, but I actually said I was gonna not come back here after that last hunt I had out here where I had a bit of a nightmare. Said I was gonna leave this place alone for a while, but yeah, couldn't help myself really. But today was a bit of a backup hunt anyway, so, and it was good. I found more new spots, more of I think it's like a transition area where there was a bit of sign but heaps of foot traffic, heaps of footprints, so I could see farmland in the distance through the trees where the border of the hunting area was. So I think they're transitioning from going out and feeding on the farmland out in the fields, maybe heading back through the bush somewhere. So slowly working them out, but still haven't seen any deer in the bush there at all. Haven't sighted one in the bush. And I've only sighted a spiker out of the bush up the top. That was at the start of the roar, so I'm not sure if they could even be, you know, a bit nocturnal. This place is such a popular spot for hunters because it's so close to a city that maybe they're coming out at night a lot more, keep themselves safe. But hey, we got we got truck coming next weekend hopefully, so yeah, we'll leave the spot alone for a while. I might try a new spot next week. Spot I was going to try today, which has a good reputation up the coast, so yeah, give that a go. I've got a few days off at the start of the week, which is cool, and then yeah, maybe the following weekend me and Josh might even shoot away in the truck and stay the night away. The girls have got a Taylor Swift tribute concert, so good on them. That'll be interesting. So yeah, they'll have fun at that. Then we'll have fun maybe away hunting if the weather does, you know, doesn't crack up too much. It's gonna rain soon, it's getting bloody dark here. But yeah, awesome. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I'm so appreciative of all the great comments, feedback I'm getting. It's blown away really. It's really cool. All the views, subscribers, so yeah, thank you. Stick with me when I do get a deer. it's going to blow my mind, I reckon. Eventually. I'm probably up to, maybe ticking up 20 hunts now since that first deer that we got. So about 20 hunts with no deer, so yeah, oh well. Keep rocking, keep getting out there. It's just bloody good being out there, man. Right, take care guys, thank you. See you next time. Hey, forgot to mention these are spur shorts. These ones here. They are doing bloody good, man. Really impressed with them. Hunter's Element makes some good camo gear, and this it's very lightweight. I've thrashed them through gorse, metagari and everything, and there's no rips. They breathe well. The only maybe change I'd make is the button up top there. The old button, I don't know how long that's going to last. It'll be better with a dome, even like maybe some elastic belt. You know, when you have a few pies, a few beers, it might be easier to fit into them, but no, they stay up good without a belt. But that's the only change I'd make. But yeah, highly recommend them.